Hi everyone, so today I'm going to make my own soap, and what I'm going to use is this. This is olive soap base. That's what the box looks like if you're wondering. And I'm going to make myself some soap. I've used up all my white soap base, so I'm going to use this one today because I want to use this up. So first of all, I need to chop a chunk of this off. I think I'll lift my knife in the box. I'm going to cut off a chunk of this. Okay, let's put that to one side. And I need to chop this up small. Right, so I've melted enough of my soap base. It took 2 squares of the soap base to fill this container. Now what I'm going to do is add my fragrance. I've got this one, which is Lily of the Valley, because it's the only one I've got left. So I'm trying to use up what I've got. And I find it doesn't take loads of this. I can't tell you exact measurements. I've added probably about a tablespoon of fragrance. I like quite a subtle fragrance soap, so obviously add as much as you like for your preference. Then I've got some food colouring in here. Add a bit of the blue. Just going to add 2 drops first of all. This will make it a greeny coloured soap, but that's fine. That's what I want, because obviously it's a little bit yellowy. Try not to get this liquid food dye on your hands though, because it doesn't like to come off. Give that a really good mix. What I'm making is I'm going to make a blue and white soap. I've got a little bit of white soap base left, only a little bit, which I'll add to this later. Yeah, I'm going to need a bit more fragrance, just a little bit more. It's about 1.5 tablespoons of fragrance. Right, that's all nice and mixed in. Just make sure it's all well stirred and mixed in. And then I'm going to leave that now to set. And what I want to do is I want to leave that to set, so it's fairly solid but still a bit squishy, and I'll show you why in a bit. So I'm going to leave that to set. It's probably going to take about an hour or so. When I come back, I'll let you know how long I left it for, and then I'll show you what to do next. Okay, so what I did is, while once there was like a sort of thick skin on top of the soap, I smushed it down a bit with my knife, and then on top I put some grated white soap, Ideally I'd use white soap base for this and just pour it on, but I didn't have any left, so actually I got a new bar of it was like a Dove soap that was white, that's fairly like low in fragrance, and I grated that and sprinkled it over the top, and onto that I poured a bit more of the olive soap base just to make sure it was going to stay in place, because I wanted that white layer. Then on top of that I was going to put a red layer, but when I mixed the red food colouring with the olive soap based stuff, it came out pink. And at first I was going to use it, then I decided no, I'll just do it blue. So you'll see in a bit I'll add a layer that looks like an orangey pinky colour, but then I change it to blue quite swiftly afterwards. See, I was going to use this red and have like blue and red, but then I decided to stick with the ocean theme and just have it so it looked like it was deep in the ocean, deep underwater, so it'd be like a really dark blue. So you'll see me change it in a bit. But all I'm doing here is melting some more of the olive soap base and pouring it over the top. And it takes like 30 seconds in the microwave to melt a jug about that big. I could do with a bigger jug really, but that's all I had at the time, so I just worked with what I got. And as you can see, what I did was I changed the colour, and all I did was I added a drop of blue to the next lot of the olive soap base that I melted, and then mixed it in with the red so it all changed colour. Then I wanted to make this an exfoliating bar of soap, so you got this option of having like an exfoliating layer on top if you want to use it. So what I did was I sprinkled poppy seeds on, because I wanted something that was small and hard, like those little plastic balls you get in exfoliating creams and things. But obviously I wanted something that's biodegradable, because obviously we need to reduce plastics and stuff. So what I'm using here is poppy seeds, which work just as well. It just gives a mild exfoliating layer to the soap. So you can use the exfoliating side if you so wish. And the way it's sliced up is basically there's like a little exfoliating layer on top, and then the rest of it is just normal soap. So you have the option of using the exfoliating side or the normal side. And what I did was I sprinkled plenty of the poppy seeds on, and then because by now the soap base on that layer was just starting to set, what I did was I actually kept pressing down on it to make sure that those poppy seeds stuck into the soap, and then I actually put a bit more soap base over the top of the poppy seeds just to make sure they were stuck down. Not like a big thick layer, because obviously you still need to be able to feel the texture of the poppy seeds. Just a very, very thin layer. And then I left it to set, and then once I left it to set, I sliced it up. I left it for about 4 hours to set, and as you can see you get that sort of seabed and deep ocean look to it. And then it's just a case of leaving it to fully, completely cure 24 hours, and then your soap's ready to go. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.